Aposhka
moves in. Toronto Tokyo gonna be able to pick up this water rune and maybe get some extra pressure onto Xingqiu. Jumps forward and there's the first blood. Toronto Tokyo draws it.
Well done by Aposhka. Like, not even just, he basically baited out that rune, right? Let Xingqiu come in a little bit too close, get the first blood for Team Spirit. And
hit by LGD. As down bottom, able to go for the RP now, connecting on to Ame, but I don't know if this is going to translate into a kill.
No, they don't think so, at least. They're not.
Skewer.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, they bring in the IO as well, and that's going to be more than enough. Ame backs away perfectly fine.
Aposhka's just like, can I get something done here? You know, my wards, getting a little de-warded here, just roaming around. You know, it's actually Y, who's well known for being such a roamer, but on this IO having to play a little bit closer to his ally.
Yeah, it is a little bit of a change-up in styles there. We saw a bunch of that rotation going on in the last game from him, as Maposhka, on his Bane, finds another courier kill.
Yeah, for Y, despite being a 5-player, he actually gets often categorized by like some of the information scrapers in Dota as a roaming hero. We've been told by some of our stats people, just because he spends so much time going between the lanes.
It's Ame, Collapse, facing off with each other. And just the focus right now on the farm, stacking up the camps. Ame again moves up to come and contest this, and Collapse, I don't know if they're really going to be able to do all that much to stop him. Very interesting, but Fissure up top. Now the follow-up, looking for it. Faith Beyond there as well, and this is going to be a kill.
That's a pretty stark difference to the 3 heroes stalking the Radiant carry. You know, they got to get this kill, right?
They got to get something here, that's for sure. Maposhka's waiting off to the side. Nightmare down, a couple punches, but they bring in the IO, trade off that Nightmare. And that's going to be more than enough for the moment, but why? Also dropping low, not low enough. Instead, they turn, find Collapse. One more touch is not enough with Faith Beyond. TPing in, they might be able to find him here.
That was the trusty shovel, keeping him alive.
Yeah, heading down to the south. TP is available, but Collapse in some trouble. Does the Spirit connect? Ugh, not quite going to be on the mark. He gets out.
Trusty shovel indeed. And unless they're going to smoke in, you're going to catch that puck.
And instead, they're going to find the Dream Coil towards the mid lane, trying to take down this Lech. Do they have enough? Yes. Toronto Tokyo picks up that kill. And with that, a 3,000 gold lead this early on for Team Spirit.
Bit of a theme, I feel like, from these two games from PSG LGD. Ame did a similar, you know, sort of past the laning stage. We start thinking, you know, how's the Roche look in this game? They could take it relatively early, right? You get an early DD with this lineup with Nature's Prophet and Morphling. They might opt for it.
And look at this, movement in before the Blink Dagger on Shaker. Oh, Nightmare by Maposhka to dodge the stun, but YATORO is still in some trouble as they run him down. It was good, but it wasn't good enough.
Toronto Tokyo's coming, but they are too tanky. I mean, you see these stacked up heroes, maybe you're, you know, sort of thinking about going in for the Dream Coil, but it's a bit too much. They're just so tanky right now.
And instead, they try and find a pick off here. Nothing to say. The rest of his friends a little ways away. Xingqiu making the move over. They're going to get the Terrorize. That's going to get the Tether Snap. And afterwards, the ulti coming from Willow, but nothing is taking the regen from Y. Keeping his core player alive.
With the wall. He's got the blink.
He's thinking.
How bold is he?
This guy's crazy. We've seen it time and again, and Faith Beyond shows up.
He just wants the creeps. That's all he's going for here.
Oh, Faith Beyond spots him. The silence is there. That's the Orchid reveal, and he is mega dead.
Yeah, he's really greedy. Yeah, it turns out. Oh, you know, you got a full creep wave. That's quite a bit of gold, too.
True.
But almost a certainty when you go over that play.
This does stop the backdoor protection, though. So this is going to stay alive a little bit longer, forcing LGD in this area for a bit. But eventually, it will fall.
And already Faith Beyond back to that bottom lane to just push that back out too. So maybe an orb. Maybe you can take a fight at night like this and have the advantageous vision.
Oh, but the skewer back immediately onto nothing to say, but he's going to live through that. Nice jump out there. Xingqiu saving the day even under that ward.
I mean, they have relocate, they have Fissure.
Yeah, they were super ready.
That is a tough one, but at least the relocate gets burnt, right?
Yeah.
So that is something for them, but immediately into the Roche.
Oh, an LGD. Gonna make a bit of a sneaky play here. Did Team Spirit know that this is going on?
Where's your DD, guys?
They're gonna have to push. I mean, this is down to about half HP now. Team Spirit, it's really well covered by the vision of LGD as well, but they're gonna smoke up now. Can they get there in time? Aegis, it's super low now. They pull back onto Xingqiu. Gonna try and take him down first. And they will get that kill, but it comes at the cost of the Aegis on Ame. No leaving it in the pit this time for any other teams.
No.
For IG, everybody knows.
At the very least, you do get yourselves a kill from that, but Surely there's relocate, there's Nature's Prophet. You know, it's very scary. If you don't have that really quick burst, you don't really want to take it right now for Team Spirit. But they forced out some rotations at the very least. They got to try and hold this tower, I think, or else this really wasn't worth it.
No IO save this time, though. That's the danger of the relocate. Nothing to say outside of vision. They don't see him. Now they do. The pullback going to be able to get that skewer. The vision not quick enough. And nothing to say, goes down, now looking for more. Ame has to be careful, Xingqiu there as well. Oh, but Ame with the waveform through it. Brilliant play, Aeon disc afterwards. Now the chase, looking for more. Can they control? Do they have enough for the kill? The Terrorize comes out, but he got the strength form off. Faith Beyond jumps away, the skewer back, onto 2, and the RP! Oh, collapsed it into him again.
And look, they're just surrounding him. There's no chance to help. You have the IO, you have the Shaker, but
there is nothing else left in the tank there for Ame, although trying to TP out, but the stun comes through right at the end. And LGD, another triple kill for YATORO. And Y will manage to escape from that one, but a huge win for Spirit here in game number 2.
That is massive. Oh, what an amazing defense.
Airy, Invis, and then the smoke up afterwards. Team Spirit looking on the hunt. But LGD, sensing danger coming their way, will retreat out. Just
is he going to horn toss him again, Lyrical? Don't tell me he's going to horn toss him again.
Oh my God, he got him again, Trent! They did it to him as they find the pickoff. Collapse, you're too good.
What a smell.
Unreal.
Oh, they're so good at just finding that one kill and like waiting for this timing too of just this. Oh, they caught him on the zip.
They pull him back in afterwards. Why? In some trouble. Skewer a little bit off the mark, but the Brambles are there for round 2 of it. Team Spirit, they came to play on finals day, taking down Secret, now looking to go up 2-0 in the series against LGD. Second collapse, looks for an opening, sees him there. There's an opening, the horn toss, the pullback with Skewer, and immediately gets the kill. Nothing is free, not even pushing out a wave.
That's the kind of punish that you need. I mean, they felt pretty free on this map, right? Because they are moving around as a single unit for Team Spirit, right? And that's why we're spotting some of these heroes just like Faith Beyond's randomly in a spot, pushing out a wave, nothing to say. And how long can you sort of like control and force the focus of Team Spirit to be here, and what are you gaining on the rest of the map? I mean, again, they're fanning out a bit here, and you have the global teleportation up in 10 seconds for Faith Beyond. Yeah, you have Ame just farming the Dire Ancients right now, so
are they going to give up this
There go the
Roche?
Treants. I mean, they know they're in there right now. I highly doubt they just give this up for free.
YATORO is still inside here. They're moving over now. Faith Beyond getting some Treants out, starting to move into position. They're going to lay down these Brambles.
They're actually doing this so slow that maybe PSG LGD are just kind of fine with this.
Are they really going to give up Roche for this, though?
I think they just can't get into position, right? I mean, they don't have the best vision around the area. They actually see absolutely nothing right now. So, I mean, they know they're in there. They've sent in the Treants. But again, how do you get that initiation when, you know, you're so reliant on, you'd rather just fight on the high ground at this point.
All right, well, LGD give that one up. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them later, as Mira is going to push out this lane up top. Faith Beyond very close, and they're going to have to deal with their lanes, because this is one thing that's definitely beneficial for LGD is their split push potential. Faith Beyond, BKB with that Orchid. Xingqiu shows up. YATORO up on the high ground, nothing to say there as well. They have great vision on Team Spirit, and now showing in the lane. They're thinking about going, they pull him back in, and he is done. Can they go for any more now? They have full control onto the Luna, but Luna just walks away. Living yet
up. Will they leave is the real question. There is a glyph available for the Radiant.
True enough. They walk up high ground, and YATORO going to start beating away, laying claim to this area. In the meantime, Faith Beyond's going to try and push up that top side, but they catch him right away with the glyph. Collapse, pulls him back in, breaks the coil. Team Spirit, they're just playing too clean today. LGD need more. They don't have buyback on this Morphling. They can't get 2 racks at the very least on the side of Spirit, but I mean,
do you need 2 racks?
I don't know. That's a good question. Well, maybe Faith Beyond is actually starting to take this one down. Now the jump in, there's the BKB. Faith Beyond still has that Orchid available, but the turn off to the side. Oh, great Orchid to interrupt, and that will be enough to get him out.
That was really well done with the BKB TV. It's like there's one answer, right?
Yeah.
Finds in there with the Orchid, so well done indeed. He will at least take a tier 3, so that's something, but of course they're scanning that he's actually still there, so he's going back. Toronto Tokyo, he's going to try and hunt down Faith Beyond.
Oh, and off to the side, they get the vision. Tries to chase him down there. There's the silence, the coil afterwards. Still hits pretty hard on Faith Beyond, but with collapse in the area, they're going to break the coil and kill off the Prophet.
How fast does he need to buy back is the question.
Oh, man.
Can they actually like force it here? I mean, it's going to be a while for the lanes, right? That's kind of why you're able to sacrifice your life sometimes on They're not panicking. Because a lot of teams, it gets to this point where like it feels like you've been roaming around for so long, and like now the Aegis is gone, so people said like they fan out a bit and they farm, right?
Yeah.
Morph Shaker will punish that with relocate, you know, with a Nature's Prophet. They will find you. They will kill you if you try and go out on your own.
But with all the lanes pushed out now, Team Spirit, without that Aegis, still going to walk up and hit this a couple of times. You have 3,200 HP on YATORO as well as the butterfly done.
And they have this ward on the high ground that LGD don't know about.
Collapse.
They have collapse.
So often, he's been the one to make those big plays. They're continuing to push in the bottom lane. LGD hoping for an overreaction from Team Spirit. As they walk up, start to hit these racks, but likewise, bottom lane is being pushed in.
They've morphed in as well, actually. He's fully committed to the Shaker.
Terrorize afterwards, caught with the fear and the horn toss to pull back. They got nothing to say.
He's so far away.
They don't have a way to get to him. He is going to die here as they get the Fiend's grip off and the eventual right click down to death.
Oh, Toronto Tokyo in the back.
Chase.
He caught one on the way
Gets
up, too.
one! Onto ZQ, he's in trouble now as well. They find themselves another pickoff potentially here. ZQ, nothing else left in the tank, falls down.
That's a nice play. Very heads up there from Toronto Tokyo, just not letting him just get away with offering up the sacrifice of the Leshrac, you know, not just the goat. We're gonna take, what is Shaker? Cow?
There you go.
We'll take that too, yeah.
They're keeping these lanes pushed out. And this is the only thing. We've seen a couple of teams, you think back to that Quincy Crew game, they were able to keep the lanes shoved in constantly and eventually win with an all-in push. And that might have to be what we see from LGD as well. Maybe a relocate play with Morphling or something like that.
No, do not say that. I won't allow it.
You won't
not
allow
here.
It.
Not some DD relocate Morphling.
There's a chance. There's potentially a way. You got to be careful of your Team Spirit. With this global potential that they have on LGD, anything could happen.
The last outer tower. Now gone. PSG LGD.
Faith Beyond AC done. And Team Spirit starting to sense Roche going to be back up. 10 seconds. And with that, it could be the window to close this game out for Team Spirit.
All right, refresher or eggs? What are we getting?
I'm down for either. As it will respawn right now.
Get the eggs.
Interesting. Smoke up, though. LGD. Is this finally the fight that they feel comfortable with? They have been sitting on this Ag Shaker for so long. Or Ag's Morphling, rather, with the Shaker. BKB now done to boot.
Yeah, that's a good point, though. Maybe they get ZQ and eggs here. Yeah, that would be kind of nice.
You can see Team Spirit not comfortable just hitting away in the Roche pit. Nothing to say, walks in. YATORO up front and center.
Jeez.
Nothing to say, they jump in. There's the control, the damage out. Mapochka's dead, buys back immediately. YATORO turns to fight, destroys, nothing to say. They've got him, caught to the side. Ame in some trouble, hitting from the low ground. How many misses are there? It doesn't matter as they chase him down and kill him off. A great win for Team Spirit as they will find more and more. Unbelievable.
Well, the chase continues.
YATORO just chases him down, and Echo afterwards trying to buy a little bit of space, nothing to say, but can he'll collapse, trying to take him down, but no, it won't happen. On the side, Toronto Tokyo will fall with a big stun afterwards. YATORO moving in, he's big, he's bad, he's Luna, trying to kill him off. The fear, the pullback, collapse, he's got him. ZQ looking dead as well as they turn and hit. Another one bites the dust, but they buy back now on ZQ. Faith Beyond getting absolutely shredded. YATORO is too big. As they catch him in again, the pushback, they got him caught and gonna maybe find the kill. Nothing to say, down low, dead. Another huge win, Team Spirit. They won't be denied. The horn toss catches onto ZQ, and YATORO just slaughter.
The way they play these fights, they're so in sync with one another. GG is called. They call it a Cinderella story. Well, if the shoe fits, wear it.
Unreal.
Good.
And we got a crowd up there. Talent, very excited for this young team's present. They have been absolutely dominant in this one. 2-0.
It's not just the fact that they won 2 games.